We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Aaron Savali gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball.
For San Francisco, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Ready now, Kian Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Wong bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Soft liner towards first. One there. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. San Francisco leads this one 3-0. Tyler Beede will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard to center field. Puig is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
That is third.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Pence looks up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Desai is retired. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So it'll be the Giants DH, Jalen Davis. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and with just the lone RBI.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner goes for second. Ripped down the first base line. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 16.
Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants on top, 3-1. So now Carlos Santana, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, come and go, Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play right at 333. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
2-2 and the base is empty. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Hops this one up. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Mercado over at second. Naquin at first. 2 out in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Kian Wong. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kian Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. Hey.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Standing in, Hunter Pence. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here it comes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And he misses 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1.
0-2 is the count. Ball inside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Cesar Hernandez will be next. Now the pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Pence to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Fouled away. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Puig is there. Let's see if they try it. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lets it fly by him for the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The right fielder,
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Indians on top, 4-3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Evan Longoria earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit hard towards center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Up next to the Giants.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jalen Davis. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Indians, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Yastrzemski will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No walks. Delivery. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set the payoff pitch, and he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Franmil Reyes. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. At the plate, Aramis Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Line towards center field. Mercado is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Two balls and a strike. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, the second base.
Ready once again, Kian Wong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
One sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Trevor Cahill is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A bouncer up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. The pitch. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first down.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Buster Posey. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Tyler Naquin.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now batting, Roberto Perez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Up next to Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Runner! He's running. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Francisco Lindor will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count 4.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now the relay home. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in.
First offering on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1. Two and first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. seventh inning ready to roll. So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 35, shortstop.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. Brandon Crawford has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Aramis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kean Wong.
In now, Kean Wong. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1 to Black, and it's 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 8 and the Giants 4. Last half of the 7th here, so coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Runners off for second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bouncer to the left side, and nobody's home. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Logan Webb takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
In there, and it's full 3-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Beautiful diving stop. And the tag gets him. But one run is in to score on the play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped him up. Garcia waits on it. And the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 8th inning coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Giants 4. Number 70 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ball 3. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo.
In now, Domingo Santana. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Harlan Garcia.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Giants 4. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jalen Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jalen Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
Number 35, shortstop
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Aramis Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Savali earns his 5th winner of the year. Tyler Beede struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 11 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left